Power for EV1 and EV2 are on.
All right, so we are live on the pool deck. There we go. So, see, we're live. Oh, we've got people joining already. So, you got to stay behind this line, Dylan. So, we'll check in with Doc. So say hi to all your followers. They're signing in.
It's very cool that it's corporate shop.
Now?
Yeah. So, this is the suit. And she is going to be going in.
This is the boring part. Why don't you start it when I like dock or something?
They're already signing in.
Oh.
Everybody's anxious.
Everybody's anxious.
Yeah.
What do you think? That's a good look for you. I had reindeer antlers on before.
So the outfit she's wearing right now is the liquid cooling garment. All of the cooling water circulates through the hoses that are embedded in the suit. And then on the outside, she'll have the actual EMU spacesuit itself. Through the umbilical, the blue umbilical that's in the water, that controls all of her breathing gases, cooling water, and communications. The pool itself, 86 degrees, 40 foot deep, 202 foot long, 102 foot wide. Oh, why that thing's flashing. So the pre-suit up is what takes the longest. So once they get that situated, then she'll start getting in.
I think it's definitely maintained a temperature, but I don't know the exact temperature. It's not hot temperature. It's like a regular
Whatever the problem with the tree is. No, any services don't.
Oh, it's a tree guy coming to like do some shit at my house, but I told him I couldn't be there.
See if we can zoom in on the suit.
Feeling so good, boo. You want to give me a high five or a fist bump? High five or fist bump? How's your dad doing? He's doing okay. It's going to be long and hard, but the surgery yesterday was okay. He's gonna get Lucia. He's gonna get Lucia.
We're going to walk out one.
What?
We're going to walk out.
Yeah, we were waiting and waiting and waiting. Working on this for the one.
sure who I'd ask. They want us. I can move my group to the other side so
For
it's
Steven?
less crowded. I'm not sure who's in charge right now.
Hector. Yeah, let me grab.
There's like.
Okay, yeah, you can move them over there.
Okay, Britt, this way. Just single file. Follow me.
How many people you got?
They're all right here on the other side.
And all these organs are full of water.
You want us over there? Are you with them? Which group? No, we're on our own group. Okay. You're fine right here. This side.
Like nervous energy and I popped it right off.
Making an on-the-fly suit repair.
I like to split it up in case we have an emergency, we have more of a. No, I just wanted to stay out of the way. That's why. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah. Hey, thank you. Well, I just want to make sure. Well, I just want to block the path. People walking around. Right. Right. You know, we're kind of. I haven't. Okay. Still want to get a picture of her. You want to get a picture of her too? I got one.
So as you can see, the maintenance on the suits is all done in-house.
Sorry. Oh, no worries. As long as you guys are behind this line, you guys are fine.
Breaking stuff.
And at times, things break and they have to be repaired on the fly. Considering these are all legit spacesuits that...
I'm sure you're all official in your jacket. I broke it. Oh, already?
Yeah, like literally... Yeah. So we're doing an on-the-fly suit repair. So
That's why we can't have nice things.
That's the water goes into the cooling suit. Basically, think of it as it's kind of like the radiator, except it's electrical. Because you got cold water flowing all on your body. It's called the LC machine.
Theme music up here now.
They're all saying, Lisa, what did you do? You should have astronauts on the support team when you get to go in so that they get to feel what it feels like for you too.
I told Luca who's driving with the rest.
He's one of the medical doctors here, because this is considered hazardous.
We forgot my belt today.
No, it's just inconvenient to hook a
Don't
radio
forget about
to.
in my car, and you're going to have to get HER for a little bit because I'm not going to get on the water. Okay? HER for a little bit too. Not too late.
I thought about pulling Jesse out of school and bringing him too, but I thought that would be a little too much side-scrolling.
He was welcome, but
I didn't want anyone to have to rescue him.
yes. Them.
So tell your followers how you're feeling.
My heart rate's like 120. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you for watching. It's been 3 years.
It's been 3 years. How old were you the last time?
He was 4 and had to be on the phone because it was pandemic and we were in utility. It was COVID.
So this is your
Doesn't
first time
remember
watching
that,
your
but it
mom's
was just FaceTime, so I'm sure he was like, it's just FaceTime, whatever. It's gonna be a 6-hour day. Since you guys know about Canadian stills,
Yeah, I put it inside. I can throw it in the back.
I'm not sweating, you're sweating.
Yeah. The cooling water doesn't start running until...
I have to get in the suit, get hooked up, and then I can be cool. Did you talk about stuff? Did you talk about anything?
Yeah, we talked about the pool,
Okay.
the water temperature, the depth, the size. Started discussing the suit. We'll discuss that more as you get into it.
People are probably gonna get bored. This is long. Sorry. The workup is long, and then it gets interesting. Did you talk about the LCVG?
Mm-hmm. Yep. You want to describe it in more detail?
It's an LCVG. It's a cooling garment. All the little piping through here gives me cool water while I'm in there so that I don't get too hot. That's it. What did you draw?
Yeah.
Remember Jared? He taught you to drive a tractor. All I know is you're like, he doesn't know how it works. I'm like, really?
I guess we can discuss the purpose of this run,
Sure.
why you're going in the suit.
I'm going in the suit to train the divers to do different drills, way-outs, and egress. So a bunch of emergency drills will happen over the course of the day so that if real emergencies happen, then people know what to do. Did you talk
Lots
about
of
the
training.
umbilicals? Yes. Pants on, pants off, pants on, pants on. Thank you. All
right, have a good run.
All right, we're ready.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
So the first step is to fit into the lower, wiggle in, and if you saw the inner rubber liner, it makes it a little difficult to slide into. Then once she gets in, she'll get her feet into the boots, get them positioned just right so that way there's no pressure points, a folded rubber liner, anything bound up. Now she'll stand up, pull the lower the rest of the way up with the helpful handles. Making sure everything is fitted and positioned. The boots are removable, so if there's an issue with getting it fitted, they can pull just the boot off and then reattach it. All right. So now, getting into the upper, she's going to have to squat down and wiggle up into the actual hut itself because it's a rigid fiberglass shell.
That's all right.
Ha-ha!
Her head popped out.
So now that she's in, they're going to hook up the hose that's on her right with the blue around to the other side. That provides all of the cooling water because once you're inside the suit, you start to heat up very quickly. If you see in front of her face, that blue, it's the water bag that is Velcro to the front of the hut. So that way she has water throughout the run. There we go. There it is.
I think your mommy should keep trying to be an astronaut and do this for real.
Trying to pay with Bitcoin now.
She's not gonna be here. I don't think so. She said.
He just texted the lady.
Oh, okay. Just kidding. Last night I thought she was here.
So as you can see, there's 3 people on this side helping her suit up. One is the suit engineer, the rest are suit techs. So there's 2 suit techs assigned to each subject that helps them suit up. So when you see in the movies, the actor jumps in the suit all by themselves and gets sealed up, not happening. So for the lake joiners, again, the swimming pool, 6.2 million gallons, 86-degree water with the space station sitting anywhere from 40 foot up to 23 foot in the water. The subjects go in and practice everything they're going to do on their spacewalk on the space station in the water before they go up and fly. Once a quarter, non-astronauts get in the suit so that way the staff divers can practice emergency drills, saving the subject, getting them in and out of the water. Alright, so they are locking the lower and the upper together now. The arms attached separately. Oh, we've got a NASA diver that just signed in. Welcome.
thought we'd already joined up.
You got a carabiner. I missed this.
Not sure what we had to adjust there. Something needed adjusting.
So as you just saw, if you were paying attention, her feet are barely touching the donning stand. So all the weight is attached to the donning stand itself through the back of the hut, offloading all the weight of the suit. Now we got the arms attached. Won't be long now. She'll be in the water. You excited?
She's definitely got her business face on now instead of the excited anticipation face.
Yeah.
She's got her damn face on. I was like,
Watch out. Just 1 second, sorry.
is Lucy on it?
Scott.
Say what? Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, they won't let her up.
So you can see the staff divers wandering around with their gear staged. Every suited subject will have, on average, 3 to 4 divers with them the entire run, assisting them with all their goals, keeping them in the camera, helping move them around. Alright, so we got the arms on. That's the comm cap. That's going to allow her to hear and communicate with everybody outside. You can see the extra padding that's placed throughout on top of the hands, elbows, chest pads, knee pads.
But yes, I will.
Dressed her up in the orange flight suit. I love the outfit.
I'm very excited.
I guess he didn't. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Practicing snapping. Jesse's been doing that a lot too.
Finalizing the final
Next time you get
fitment of the
together, you can see
gloves.
who's better. Start your own snap band.
She's smiling at me, Luciana, in the background. Dylan, you look so handsome up there, dear. Say mommy in the chair. Was it all brand? I click body and it
Medical support.
Medical support, badge engine. Sorry, squat.
Thank you. Have fun.
Have to check this. Look like it's stopped.
One more picture.
We'll get pictures after that.
Okay, got it.
This is just family without that.
Oh,
Are you family?
I am family. Oh, she's mad. You're an upset
time to get in the water.
Yeah.
The only reason I came today.
All right. Am I ready?
Thank you.
This is the one that like experience.
That salty water.
So the delay is the other subject is being pressurized. Only one subject pressurized at a time. Now they're going to lock. That's going to create a delay. We'll be back. All right, we are now back live. If everybody can get signed back in. So the fitment to get the helmet on is rather tight between the comm cap, the microphones, the speakers on the ears, the drink bag nozzle that's in front of her face. It's a rather tight fit. hooking up the helmet lights, and then on the left you'll see the helmet cam. Once she gets in the water, you'll be able to see her view.
Close with the helmet. After we get the after we get the weight packs on, we'll take photos.
Okay. So the divers are placing weight packs on the legs that will have weights in them to help neutrally balance the suit in the water.
It's supposed to be 84. Oh, okay. But after a little while, I mean, everything feels good. If it's not 98, it's perfect.
All right, get up there with Mama. Oh.
I'll send you that.
Have fun. All right, now.
Yes. 100%
Photo op time.
It was real intimidating.
Yeah.
Hector, can I get a picture? Which museum is this? Oh. Any fun?
I would have said no.
No. Yeah. No. One last picture.
Yeah, one last picture.
Here we go. Take the badges off.
You guys get in there. Yeah, we will.
Right? You good? Okay. 100% thought that was it was fake.
Much less paperwork. So that was staged. That was part of the emergency response drills for us to see how the divers responded and how we responded to somebody falling in the pool.
I was wondering why you let someone with those bike wheels come up in that anyway.
Yeah. So, the level 3 drills throughout the day, they don't let us know what to do. We know today most of the drills, since it's a training day, are drills.
Yeah.
But yeah, when they do level 3 drills, nobody knows. And we look around and all of a sudden we're on camera being videotaped. We're like, oh, this is a drill.
Yeah. Elise is telling me about one of the astronauts being a very, very good actress and could do that as a second career on one of the drills.
Yeah. So at the end of this run, the last emergency drill is going to be, Dr. Deutsch is going to be unconscious. We're going to have to get her out of the suit, get her onto the stretcher, get her down to the hyperbaric chamber, and then get her in and press her down to 60 feet in a certain amount of time. So we know that's happening, but...
you just don't know when she's going to start.
Yeah, it'd be
just towards the end of it.
So 6 hours. But throughout the day, we're going to have multiple emergency drills up here. They'll have a diver that went unconscious in the water, or somebody up in the TC, PD area is unconscious. So today is all about practicing, training, rinse and repeat. So now we're pressurizing her suit. So you see he's got his hand in the back, opening the valve. So the suit pressure is 4.2 psi above ambient. So 14.7 psi plus 4.2 for the suit. Once she goes in the water, the computer controls the pressure in the suit regardless of the water column to keep it at 4.2 psi constant no matter where she's at depth-wise.
Do they have a swim up at your wrist?
Shut your mouth.
Or do they?
I like shots.
So if you can see inside the helmet, she has a little foam block right there. She's pressing her nose against that foam block to equalize the pressure in her middle ear. So as the pressure suit increases, she has to equalize her ears using that little foam block since she can't pinch her nose.
I like black ones. I don't like You like red bikes? Red vines are like the original. It's either struggle or grit. There is no in between.
Now the suit engineer is checking all the connections for any obvious leaks.
Jesse won't get floaty kisses anymore. Of course, I don't get to sit in
Now this is the tool attachment, so everything that they use on their spacewalks is attached to this rig that's on the front of the suit.
That's cool, yeah, thank you. Lottie smiled pretty, okay? She is cute. She'll do whatever. With a glove? Needs realistic expectations. She could do that. Yes. I like your idea. But we're not like the bestest girlfriends. Except we've been like, well, my daughter's like still engaged, so they're doing like the peace right now. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. The peace sign, so now she goes like this in pictures.
The tethers that are used to secure yourself to the space station so you don't float off into outer space.
Yeah. It's a real concern. Then they have ideas, they collaborate, they're adults. It gets scary. Oh.
You think you have a carabiner on your phone?
They're looking at it.
When I keep that, that's more like not quite so much. Actually, it's more.
Whenever they put the tools out right now, that's just all I do.
Come here, Dylan.
Oh, sorry. Can you go to the picture of us? Yes.
Hang on. Hang on, Dylan. You can go in a second.
Hurry. All right. Done.
All right, Dylan. One more picture of Mom.
Do Dylan the one first.
All right, one more.
I know like how it works right now. It's like you jump
All right, now all the photo ops are done. We're going to get in the water. All right, got to stay behind the line. They're fixing to raise her up and put her in the water. Here we go.
Happy early anniversary.
Stay behind the line.
Love it. Good energy.
And we're in the water. So now we can look at the monitor. And see what she's seeing underwater.
And I did not hear you very loud or clear. You too. You get your copies? Copy. We're gonna make.
She's on this side over here.
I left my phone on my Valcava device, so I'm adjusting it. Copy.
All right, EV1, how's that volume? EV1, do you copy? EV1 copy. How's that volume? That's better.
So now, once they're in the water, the divers are going to unlock the suit from the stand and then start the way out. They'll go down to the bottom of the pool and flip her and twist her and turn her upside down, sideways, adjusting all the weights to make sure that the suit is completely neutrally buoyant no matter what direction she's in or facing. What do you think about Mama?
Copy, safety diver 32. Copy, safety diver 31. And suit engineer, now receive the final filter test. And suit engineer, do you copy? Copy, suit engineer. Safety divers, release shoulder straps, backpack from donning stim, or buoyancy check. Attach the key and tethers to the safer and take the subject to the descent line for final balancing.
All right, now she is unlocked, unstrapped, and completely at the mercy of the safety divers. Considering you can't swim in the suit, you're just floating, moving around with your hands or wherever the divers place you. Stand right there.
I'd like to remind you to use the down lines to control your descent. If you experience any pain equalizing during descent, signal to the safety divers by using the hold sign and notify TD immediately. Also keep a close watch on your divers, for they may have the same issues.
B1 copy.
Copy, and just let me know when you make it to the bottom. Thank you.
So now the divers will swim her over to the descent line, where she will descend all the way down to 40 foot for the final way out.
Get over there.
So EV1 is descending down. Dr. Deutsch, who's EV2, will be descending shortly. As soon as she's done. Here in a second.
Hey, EV1's on the bottom.
EV1's on the bottom.
Copy, EV1. Did you make it down all right? Copy.
Did you want to talk to her on the radio before we left? And down she goes.
Did
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the other one's already down there, and now your mom's almost there.
It'd be really bad to set the helmet down at the bottom. He's already down there.
I still don't smell green. I just have some
EV1, EV1, EV2, CCS. Just wanted to get a quick check on your cooling. Oh my God. Just wanted to check on your cooling. This is ECS, EV1. EV1's cooling. Copy that. EV2?
EV2 cooling good.
Copy that.
And EV2, did you make it down to the bottom all right? Yes, EV2 on bottom.
Alright, EV2's on the bottom. She made it all the way
And then
down.
we'll hand you guys over to our CDO Robert for a final comm check.
Alright. Well, we thank everybody for checking in.
How do you read?
We're going to end this broadcast. We'll check back in shortly when she actually starts doing something entertaining. Thanks.
The hatch is closed and locked, and the lock latch is indicating locked.